Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BB. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Not sure what I mean by 30-minute. I do offer an explanation video at that link. Well, a very rough day on this one, not because it was red, but because from a technical point of view, this thing was blasting down through all kinds of areas of support. And this will mean a tad bit more to those that have watched past videos. But even if you haven't, the first level that it violated and blasted down through was that green overarching trend line. So that trend line has now been violated to the downside. So I'll get rid of that just because I don't want to have lines and clutter everywhere. But then the second dynamic, in fact, let me just zoom in here so we can see this a little bit better. But the second dynamic was then it came down to this green line here of support at 1430 and then broke down through there. So that's another bearish dynamic. And that's also where the first key update comes into play. And this is just based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So now in the near term, headed into Friday, if there is any sort of attempted consolidation and then curling back to the upside, 1430 is now where that first question mark arises. Not in the sense of, can the price get back up to 1430, but more importantly, can the price actually break above it and stay above it? So you're going to want to keep a close eye on that in the near term. And then if the price can push up through there, then the next key level of resistance is going to be that purple line there, which on my chart denotes the very well-known, the very famous 50 period moving average, currently valued at 1530. And I'm actually just going to get rid of that line up there. It served its purpose for now, and I just don't want to have lines and clutter everywhere. So keep an eye on those areas from the resistance side of things. Now, as far as areas of support are concerned, going to squeeze things out here. The near-term area of support that you're now going to want to watch very closely, going to be right down there at $13.50. And then after $13.50, the next key level of support would then be down there right around the $12.40 mark. So those would be the main technical levels here headed into Friday. So let's see how this one decides to close out the week. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.